To tell you the truth, well, my HDMI cables just killed itself pre-stream. And also the audio right now is messed up because the console's thinking that the console is thinking that it is using 5.1 surround sound. So now I have to like restart my PS4, which if only things worked today, but it's not working. Like I couldn't even use a HDMI switch with my what is it? I can't use the HDMI switch with my HDMI soundbar. Like it just broke. One of the cables, it just killed itself in the process. Like, alright, so here's a PS4 startup. Now, before we begin, I just want to say that the following images is somehow related to what I'm about to discuss. But first we have to make sure if my sound's working. Oh my god. Okay, so the first thing I want to get to your attention is, there is a graphic content warning, so please be aware of it. So recently, we have learned that, hold on. I'm trying to look for the correct image. We have learned that Sony has made a new user policy that relates to Hong Kong's national security law. So basically what they said is, you may not use your account or use PSN in any way to create, reproduce, publish, or disseminate any information which opposes the basic principles in the Constitution of the People's Republic of China, also known as the PRC, endangers the security of the PRC, divulges PRC state secrets, or jeopardizes the sovereignty and unification of the PRC, damages the honor and interests of the PRC, violates PRC policies on religion, or propagates superstition. I don't know what that first word is. Disseminates rumors, disrupts social order, or undermines social stability. Disseminates obscenity, pornography, gambling, violence, or instigates others to commit crimes. It is prohibited by PRC laws, administrative regulations, and other provisions. Now, what you might be asking, why is this important? Well, Sony has 2 years ago, Sony has started its Marxist censorship policy when it came to PS4 games and what content they allowed there. And they applied it to every territory. So basically the Western version of Persona 5 Royal had to change scene because Marxists in California demanded it. So, and as I said, if you're a small Japanese developer who wants to put games on a PS4, you have to call California at midnight Japanese time, and in English, which some companies can't afford to hire a translator. So ultimately, the games either get rejected or they get heavily censored. So, or their English release gets canceled because of Sony. So the same thing applies here. This again demonstrates the reach of the national security law and its danger of free speech. This might not only apply to accounts in Hong Kong, but PSN worldwide with the extraterritoriality of the law. This is coupled with the new update allows party chats to be recorded by other users on PS5. Now, I'll have to warn you one more time. Graphic content warning. I'm not sure if we should set this to restricted or not, but Sony, please take a moment and look at these pictures. If I can find these images. Oh, not this one. What was... No, it's not this one. Okay. So, Sony, are you convinced that you should not do business in Hong Kong anymore after the national security law? And what about these 12 Hong Kong youths who are basically outside the 200-mile radius of PRC borders, but still illegally captured and sent to Shenzhen, or shady Shenzhen? Right. Are you convinced now? And I just watched a documentary about the persecution of Falun Gong called Finding Courage. It's a really good one. It can be found on Crosswords with Joshua Phillip. It's a YouTube channel. But the fact of the matter is, Jiang Zemin is responsible for the persecution of Falun Gong, Mao Zedong for Tibet, and Xi Dada for Xinjiang. So, Sony, NBA, Disney, if you really want to turn a blind eye to these events, then I won't be buying stuff from your companies anymore. Okay? And Jiang Zemin's still alive too. He's 94. But I don't know what to say, honestly. The amount of PRC support that American corporations support, as well as the critical race theory and all that stuff. No. Absolutely not. Okay, which brings me to my main topic. Another crime that the CCP has committed this year was the COVID-19 pandemic. It started in a lab, and we all know how they manufactured this year to be one of the worst ever. So, on March 13th, literally the whole world shut down. But on April 1st, we got an announcement for this game, Trails of Cold Steel 4. This is my first time starting up this game. And yes, this game was not cheap. It's $60. When in Japan, they just released a special price version that's half the price. Even after New Jersey sales tax. Or I call it Murphy tax. No, or was it Christie tax? I don't know. I did not finish Cold Steel 3, so I'm only doing this to like autosave. So this game says autosaving, which this is Reen. So if you've played the end of Cold Steel 3, which I haven't yet, the Reen gets chained and all that stuff. So you can change settings. You can choose auto battle, and you can also change vibration. So you can change your display settings. But you cannot change the size in here. So you have BGM, sound effects, and voice. But I'm just going to keep BGM at maximum since the game's sound is beautiful. Now you can change vibration to off or on. And you have all this mini-map settings, but you can only choose between English and Japanese. Now, to those in Europe, unfortunately the physical version was delayed by 2 weeks. So we're just gonna start a new game, easy. we're gonna load, oh, okay, so, NIS America and actually got a negotiation, so, we didn't have to clear Cold Steel 3. So, basically we need to check the quality of the dub, because everyone has to work from home and stuff. August 1st, September calendar 1206. That's after Cold Steel 3 and the Great Town Twilight. Midwestern outskirts of the Erebonian Empire. It looks kind of gloomy, this town. But we're not really here to play the game. I mean, I'm actually more excited for the second segment of this stream. There are a total of 4 segments in this stream.
After 2 weeks of confusion and panic, a sense of quiet has finally settled over Heimdall.
Yeah, we're not off to a good start. Unless it's a radio broadcast. Which...
This somber air comes after the funeral of Prince Olivert, a service unattended by his father, Emperor Eugen.
Actually, it's a radio show.
In a coma. Furthermore, the Imperial Diet announced after an emergency session yesterday that the national mobilization law would be enacted immediately. The unanimously approved measure was put forth in response to a string of terrorist attacks masterminded by the Republic of Calvert. All Imperial subjects are required to offer their full cooperation at the government's request. With the new law in effect, the government has imposed rationing, instated a draft, and started requisitioning supplies for the army.
So, basically... yeah. This is really... Oh, right. I should mention that the US is selling arms to Taiwan because the PRC is being increasingly belligerent on every front imaginable and unimaginable. I really hope they'll be okay because... Oh yeah, doors. Well... Under lockdown. Yeah, but this is because of an attack. Like, a few weeks ago there was a shooting near a Chicago college, and the campus was placed on lockdown. But really, why did you elect Democrats for almost a century in Chicago? They broke your city. And your governor, your Illinois governor, is a tyrant. Which brings me to my next point. Next Tuesday is the election. Your vote matters, but I'm going to give you a suggestion. Do not vote for Joe Biden. He's a confirmed pedophile, a confirmed rapist, and is so soft on the PRC that if he wins, he'll take over everything in the US. Okay? So, basically, (19 to 45). Damn, I'm 19 years old. COVID-19. I don't give a fuck. Shit's sus as fuck. I am, excuse my bars. Yeah, much like the Islamist BLM beheadings and all that stuff that's happening in the US. Literally with the COVID pandemic, which is a CCP bioweapon. Like, the Wuhan Homicide Organization killed more than 200,000 Americans. That's more than ISIS and Al-Qaeda ever will kill. So, basically, the CCP and the WHO are terrorist organizations. And the greatest ones today. Because they killed so many people. Both inside China and outside. So... about my Cold Steel 1 gameplay I uploaded yesterday, I just realized I missed 2 minutes of dialogue. Oh wow. It's like Tiananmen Square all over again. Yeah. And why was the CCP rewarded for Tiananmen Square? Like, joining the WTO, having Japan open up to Communist China, Bill Clinton, their participation in the 2008 Olympics, even after killing the shit out of Falun Gong petitioners. Jiang Zemin is behind the Falun Gong genocide. And if you still are convinced to buy a PS5 or something, then I don't know what to say. Big government, that's why. Yes, we... Calvert. More likely we're gonna have a war with the CCP soon. Oh look, more soldiers. So belligerent. Am I right? Oh wait, is that Regnitz?
If it isn't Heimdall's very own Imperial Governor, Karl Regnitz. Though he's temporarily left his beloved capital to take office as interim supervisor here in Ordis.
Meaning that the Empire has finally started to move in earnest. A conscription office has just opened here. It's only a matter of time before draft cards start going out. No one can afford to be careless here. We Thor's graduates least of all.
So the dub is actually pretty good.
Indeed. What's more, with the inscrutable darkness enshrouding Heimdall, we are unable to confirm the safety of Ferris and the others.
If you haven't played the Cold Steel series, Ferris was Alisa's rival in the first game. When they compete with each other in hockey or something, so...
And though the Viceland army has mobilized, it would be quite unreasonable to expect them to handle everything by themselves. It seems we will need to find some allies and take action as well.
Yes, including those who embody the spirit of the Horned Lion. Class 7, my dear gardening friend included.
Okay, so... this is the first game, in the Trail series, at least in the West, Okay, this is the leaves. Looks so much so gloomy. And this was only 4 months after Cold Steel 3. If I'm correct. Or 2 months after Cold Steel 3. Shoot the Emperor. Wow, talk about a Xi Jinping style assassination. Or Kim Jong-un style assassination. Yeah, Imperial Chronicles, like CCP state media, like. At least they're not 19. Rosine Idols. Oh wait, that's Jingo. I actually...
Long time no see. How you been holding up? Yeah, it's been a rough ride for sure. I just got back last night. Me and this one have been packing things up. Yep, sure am. Things are looking pretty bad. Oh, right. I got a message from Rosine for you. Told me to tell you she wouldn't be back for a while and said she was sorry.
Okay, so Jingo is leaving
Faster
Reeves.
than I expected. Guess Meek's info was spot on.
If you don't know who Meek is, I think he ran the pawn shop in Cold Steel 1.
I better scram before she spots me.
I'm not sure what she's referring to. Is it Claire? Is it... Yeah, that's the train using Cold Steel 3. Now, as for the triple comparison, it's been indefinitely put on hold because I guess someone beat me to it already, so I don't think I'm going to, that's the main campus train, not the branch campus. The branch campus, I think, has a blue train. These are red uniforms, which are, alright, so this should be,
So this is the branch campus. But Instructor Makarov, why were we sent here so suddenly?
Who knows? But I guess we're gonna have to take part in this messed up curriculum.
what are these, they're evacuated, I guess.
I never thought we'd come back here under these circumstances.
Wow, this place is pretty nice.
Who's that? Is that Joy?
I hear that one professor guy built some kind of training facility here too, yeah? Maybe while Princey Boy's off doing his duty, I'll have myself a little fun.
Oh, right, and I, compiled Dolphin emulator on my computer, and I gave it the nickname Dolphy after Randolph's English nickname. Plus I have another, hi David, I have another, Looks, yeah, this definitely looks like a parade that the CCP would put on. Why am I making so many comparisons to the Communist Party of China? Is it because... Also looks like a Nazi parade.
Holding such a huge military parade like this is definitely suspicious.
Yeah, like that 70th anniversary of the People's Republic of China parade. That shit was a show-off, okay?
Especially considering how they put everything together so quickly.
Don't worry, once we get the opportunity to save, we'll play a much more cheerful game. Because this is the first segment, and we have 4 segments.
I'm worried about Class 7, but I've got my own mission as a soldier of the Empire. If I want to protect this country, and Bridget, I shouldn't be hesitating.
Okay.
He disappeared without a trace. Haven't heard a thing about Class 7.
This is Monk.
Norton's been acting weird too.
Yup, the PRC needs
I should probably get out of Heimdall
Class
for a while.
7. Good one. Yeah, it's weird. They look like ghosts. Oh, it's... Are these... Okay, what? Yeah, we know Fiona from Cold Steel 1. Like, she's Elliot's sister. No. Let's see. I noticed load times. Yup, we know who Fiona is. Elliot's older sister, and I think we've met her for the first time in Chapter 4. Now this is the palace. This looks really suspicious, honestly. And we see Craig, Reinford, Rena Reinford, and we see Van Dyke? Yes, General Van Dyke. Yes, we have...
It goes without saying, but a harsh, bitter struggle lies ahead of this nation. We find ourselves faced with a war, the like of which Erebonia has never seen.
What an excessive show of force. Nightheart,
But we will prove triumphant. We will bring to bear the finest strategies and the full might of the Imperial Army. And with the Reinford Group's cooperation, we now possess the greatest military force Zemuria has ever seen.
So it kind of sounds like Russia and China.
I give you my word that this conflict will be over within the year.
So belligerent. And
I come before you all today to announce the War Council's decision. We will punish the Republic of Calvert for their crimes and subjugate them under the might of the Empire.
The hour will be upon us soon. We will begin the greatest military operation in Erebonian history. Operation Jormungand.
feels like Nazi Germany or something. Rena Reinford. Okay, so this is General Craig. We, in my last video, you might have met him in, he was actually
Jormungand,
curing
the mythical
but-
serpent that swallows the world. It's a fitting name. Way too fitting, if you ask me.
Who's that silver-haired woman?
This is Silver Streak. Yona, do you read me?
The intro is so long, honestly. Yup. Is the trail series equivalent for World War III. Alright, so this is Crossbell City. This literally looks like Hong Kong under Beijing's national security war. Okay? No. You know, Rufus gets even scarier at the beginning of Hajimari if you play the Lloyd route. But I think the Lloyd route is forced upon you when you start the game without any save data. Okay, so the 4 heroes that that I don't know, but do I smell recession? So oh yeah, these are Yuna's siblings. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing too much Nintendo Switch lately. But in the second segment, I'll be playing the Nintendo Switch. But we know what game came out 3 years ago for the Switch. It was actually one of the strongest games for the Switch. I'm actually more excited for that part of the stream than than this part, honestly. But damn, this is actually pretty long. Grand Law. So these are the
Hey guys! Sorry I'm late!
Okay, are these...
Hi there. Good to see you again.
We joined up with Sully along the way. It's a long story.
No, it's actually Super Mario Odyssey. You can check the release date on Wikipedia.
Ilya's going to be moved from St. Ursula. They're sending her to Armorica for physical therapy.
Wow.
Oh, things are getting worse by the minute. What's gonna happen to my home?
Mr. Shin.
In all likelihood, the Republic will fall to the Empire.
Sully.
Sal, how can you...
The World Serpent is slithering ever closer. You should leave this place and go to Remiferia,
For your own safety, I've already cleared it with the Elder.
No, there's no way I'm leaving Ellie behind. We're hailing, aren't we? There must be something we can do.
Pardon me.
Hey there, Mr. White Orchid Dragon. Guess I'm calling a bit late, huh?
That's the guy from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Oh, it's quite all right, Scarecrow. Now, what's this about? The business we discussed before? Or perhaps the other matter?
Nah, the other thing's already being handled. Don't worry about it. I'm calling about our little business arrangement. I want to get everything settled before the Governor General gets back.
Very well. Let's discuss the terms.
So, you still haven't been able to find Tio?
Sorry, nothing yet, I'm afraid. None of my contacts have any clues either. But don't worry, I'm going to extend my search outside Heimdall. Give me some more time and I'm sure I'll turn something up.
Who said I was worried? I'm sure Randolph's with her after all. But then again, the debaucherous prince got himself blown up over there, so I guess anything can happen. No! Sorry. Forget I said that. I mean, don't lose hope?
Thanks. Like I mentioned before, Governor General Rufus is currently in Heimdall. We might not get another chance like this. Help those kids make the most of it.
Well, duh. You don't need to tell me twice. Aww. Man, what a train wreck of a call. I don't know how to deal with stuff like that. Anyway, so she's that idiot prince's girlfriend, huh? Complete opposite of him, but I guess they're a good match. Or they were. It's them!
Yona, we're almost at the destination.
You better be ready to back us up.
Who do you think I am?
I'm not sure if that freckled boy was the one who broke into the system in the beginning of Hajimari's Lloyd route.
Shara, take this. If anything should happen to me, you can use it to contact the others.
Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, it's all up to you now.
These are the, I'm guessing, the protagonists of Trails in the Sky series, which I want to get on the PC, but my credit cards have been frozen and I'm out of cash right now. Although Cold Steel 3 is on sale at GOG right now, it's selling for $35. Probably to make it more competitive with the Japanese, Japanese special price version. Now the Orcus Tower. About the Hajimari soundtrack, I will actually be buying it on CD because I did get an email from Play Asia about they should suggest I should buy that. Now this is the... What the hell is this? Okay, we have Lloyd Bannings, who we first saw in Cold Steel 2, Estelle, Trails in the Sky, but this might be her first voice in Ellie. I think it's Ellie's first voice role in the West too. I think it's because Trails in the Sky was a really simple.
We managed to make it this far. Onward and upward.
That's Estelle's voice in the West. That's Joshua Bright. You know, I played a little bit of
But
Trails in the
seriously,
Sky.
we really
too.
appreciate your guys' help, given everything that's going on right now.
Especially you, Lloyd. You're still on the wanted list, aren't you? Yeah. But Arios, Risha, and Noel caused enough of a distraction to take some of the heat off my back.
Oh, Stephanie Sheh? Yeah, I know that voice actor. Didn't she voice Usagi Tsukino in the Viz dub of Sailor Moon? Both Yuris, the Yuri in Sword Art Online and Yuri Hirasawa from K-On!
We're glad to help. But we're the ones who should be thanking you. It's encouraging to have you here with us.
Thanks for the information, by the way.
I still can't believe you brought the little girl with you.
I missed you too, Ren! She's just as overwhelmingly adorable as ever! Hey, Kia, can I give you a little squeeze? Please?
Not if I give you one first. Squeeze!
Oh, I'm being crushed by cuteness, obliterated by adorableness!
You're shameless, you know that?
But still, please control yourself. Don't forget that we're here to gather intel on what happened in Heimdall.
Right. First we couldn't get a hold of Tita, and now it seems like the whole continent is headed for war.
Oh yeah,
And then
China
Olivier and Toval.
Yeah. We owed Prince Oliver a lot. He was always going out of his way to help us.
I still can't believe it. We haven't been able to reach Tio, Randy, or Yuna either.
Hey, Ren, you found out something important during those orbital network tests in Liberl, right? Yes, it was during the wireless connection trials we were running.
Oh, you mean... Oh, and also 5G too, like, Sweden just dumped Huawei. Because... No way Huawei. Because they lost Google Play services, they lost the
the
chips.
Epstein Foundation's Crossbelt branch, and Erebonia's Reinford Company. 2 weeks ago, a significant volume of data was uploaded from Heimdall. It's probably heavily encrypted, but I'm sure it holds some clues as to what happened there.
Oh yeah, and speaking about encryption.
I traced the data transfer, and it was sent to the core terminal of this tower.
I still don't know how to set up SSH encryption in
The
Linux.
thaumaturgical sector. It was created as part of the ritual for the Azure Zero project, right?
Right. After the annexation, though, the Governor General had it sealed off.
Probably because the only ones who can operate it are the alchemists of the Croix family. But somehow, it seems like someone's using it now.
Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, we gotta focus on what we came here for. We need to find out what happened in Heimdall that day, and what they're planning now.
Whatever it is, it must have something to do with what's going on behind the scenes in Erebonia. We can't even start putting together a plan to help until we have a clear picture of what that is.
We're counting on you, Estelle. You as well, Joshua and Ren.
Yeah, we'll be counting on you too.
We're gonna do our best! Maybe I'll finally get to have some real fun here.
Yeah. This is the 20th floor of the Orcus Tower. In Hajimari's Void Route. Alright, so after that was a heck of an intro, but we're just gonna save now because this was a really long segment, so we won't be showing actual gameplay due to the length of the intro, so I'm sorry. Okay, so once we're done with this, yes, this game will get ported to the Nintendo Switch and PC soon. But for now, we have another game to play. Now, based on past experience with switching over from PS4 to Switch with OBS, I might have to stop the stream for a little bit. I'm not sure if I have to do it this time, though. Oh, wait. So we had to just, I had to make a quick transaction at Nook's Cranny first. So we are playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch. But since I am lacking in bells lately, the second segment has already begun. So, let's see. Nothing really interesting this time, except we have a bike and a huge pumpkin thing. But we're gonna sell, our spare resources, our fish, and all that stuff. I don't know if I want a chef's outfit. I have a noble coat, metal can. I'm actually selling my metal can because it's not really, I'm just gonna sell these three. So, after making this transaction, we also have to go to, here and buy candy, because you can only buy candy in October. Okay, so this is... So we gotta save in Animal Crossing right now. And, actually, the Cold Steel 4 dub was pretty good considering the lockdown, so it's time to start Mario Odyssey. Now, I'm still debating whether I should start a new save file or, because I'm also gonna practice speedrunning this game soon. So, we're gonna load up the practice 1 file, or the user. So this is try playing with detached Joy-Con controllers. The motion controls enable extra options. So we're just going to play until we get to Toast Arena, basically. Okay, so... in the skies above Peach's castle. Now I haven't skipped the cutscenes because I have not covered this game on my channel yet. So this is Cappy, who is actually a side character in the game, but a really important one because you're with him for almost the entire game. So this game also has autosave. So alright, so he's trying to wake up Mario, who has... Alright, so they even give you instructions on how to use it, with videos, too. And you press the B button to jump. Now I'm just gonna roll, because... roll with it, because rolling is actually the fastest way to get around in this game. Okay, so that's Cappy. So sorry for running away like that. You startled me, and I do startle easily. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the ringer. You landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the Fiend has kidnapped my little sister, just Tiara. I like to give chase to that monster in a ship of my own. Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. Oh, right. You grew up with Crash and Spyro, right, David? Well, welcome to the Mario universe. So, guess it, right? Can only reach the top of the top hat tower, which is currently being guarded by the monster's henchmen. You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Yes, please do. But so Cappy Mario doesn't have a cap, so this is what Mario's cap is going to do. No, he doesn't like it. No, come on, not your style. How about this? Yup. Cappy is not your companion, so in this game you can throw with Y, or you can still use the motion controls. Plus, I'm kind of broke, so Now, there are other Mario games I did cover, 3D Mario games, but I'm going to cover another 2D Mario game that's 32 years old. Now, I didn't purposely miss the Japanese anniversary of that game, but I would say more like I saved it for the stream. So I have 10 coins, so you can even spin like this. You can get your life refill here, but... Okay, so... This is the Top Hat Tower. Now... This game is open world, except this part of the game is linear, somewhat like Mario Galaxy, but... Most of the game is open world like Mario 64. So, we're just gonna possess the frog. Yes, the first Fire Emblem is being remade for the Switch. I'm planning to purchase that, but again, with my financial situation, also, Nintendo loves digital limited editions, which kind of reminds you of the Disney Vault or something. The cutscenes are kind of funny. So I'm actually trying to speedrun this, but I just want to introduce you to the plot of this game. Okay, so this is not really necessary, but... Okay, the fourth segment's going to be a surprise, of course, so... I'm gonna have to go through this flag here, but I did anyways. Now, I still can't get up to... the tower yet, like speedrunners are doing. But, let's try this. No, actually this is the entrance to the bonus room, which is currently blocked due to... Wait, hold on. Wait, I jumped the wrong way. Actually, yes, this game has dynamic elements. So, for example, if Mario's standing on here, his space will get filled with soot or something. So I have to... Okay, so... oh, you're in the branch campus. Nice. So... I have to go up like this. Now we're going to have to do more character exposition here. Brutal. Okay, so this is the first boss of Odyssey. Pretty early and hopefully pretty easy. Oh, I actually got hurt by a little bit. This is like me. Okay, so... I had to get all the dumb coins, which some of them disappeared because I was too slow. Now, the preferred language to speedrun this game in is simplified Chinese. There is a traditional Chinese too, but the localization teams for simplified and traditional are different. Maybe because the simplified one is for mainland China and Singapore. Yeah, they really aren't. Honestly. It's the same thing over and over again. Our first power moon. They're using like first person stuff. Yeah. Mario stole. Okay, so this is the first part of the game. I could throw a cap at enemies like this. I love the music. Look at Mario. Like, here's the first power moon. Now this game all saves a lot, quite frankly. I actually have to adjust the buffering on my video capture device. It is set to like wait, it's disabled, but it's still buffering. I don't know why. Okay, so you can get a multi-moon. But the minimum moons required to move on from here is 5 here. Now this game looks very impressive. So you just have to throw the thing to the globe, which I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that in speedruns. This is probably the only airship that still works. Yes, you can find more. So there is actually a move you could get from using the T-Rex. Or you could just climb. We're just gonna look around here. Yes, there's one that we can get over here, but I'm not sure we can go far enough. Alright, so we have to... I almost made it. So, I have to get used to Odyssey's controls, basically, but we're gonna use the T-Rex. Okay, so he's sleeping. Alright. Now, this uses a lot of Cappy's energy. That's pretty funny because... crap. Actually, we're not going here. Let's go to here. The dinosaur is a little bit out of place when it's in a Mario game. Also, this one dragon as well, so. So, and the next thing we have to do is go back upstairs to fight the boss. I'm not gonna try to do speedrun strats yet. I think you could get around this. Nope. Actually, I can't. I can't jump as high yet. So we're just going to. Hold on, it's not the right order. On, still does not work. Orientation. Oh, there we go. Oh, you have to fight this boss. This is somewhat the more or less the same boss. Ching Chomkin. Sounds like the Munchkins. So, boom. Boom! We smacked his face like that. Yeah. Actually, this is not quite a speed run, but like a playground. Yeah. I sometimes get invested in the story, sometimes, but... Okay, so this is the first multi-moon. And it means you have to go all the way back. Oh yeah, we found a 6th moon and stuff. Okay, so... Since we used Cappy again... Yup, we already opened up the Odyssey and stuff. The Odyssey's restored. So here's the world map. We have enough fuel, so it's just like Sand Kingdom, and just look at this. Oh wait, so this might be the end of the Odyssey segment. Now I was planning to make a meme called I want Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so and then the Odyssey Assassin's Creed Odyssey we have at home would be Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, it's shaped like a hat. Yeah, actually, because that airship was from the Cap Kingdom, except it was not used as much. Now, this is the Odyssey traveling on the air. Actually, this game only takes about an hour to speedrun. Compare that with Super Mario Galaxy, that takes about 3 hours. And Mario 64 takes about 10 minutes if you know how to BLJ. So this is the action guide. So the action guide will open immediately, which gives you the controls, basic action, capture actions, and bonus. I'm not sure if this uses the same UI as the Nintendo Switch system software. Open the menu with the plus and select action guide. Sand Kingdom. Yeah, I like this game too. Ruins and the Binding Band, which... yeah, his Bowser's wedding is so sham. But we're just going to save here, and then we're going to go to like NES Online for Switch. So this is atop the highest tower. This is the main mission for this part. But your goal is to actually get Bowser Jr. Bowser out. The main voyage. Yeah, it's so cold. Well, I've been to Los Angeles last year, and at night when it gets cold, but during the day it gets hot. Now, I'm just going to save here. But there's already a save operation in progress thanks to your save. Okay, so now I have to take off my Joy-Cons because I was using detached Joy-Cons for Odyssey, which is highly recommended, by the way. So here's controllers, and I'll change the grip. So I'm going to go use the Pro Controller. And we're going to go to NES Online. Now, there is a forgotten port for the next game we're going to cover. Now, I was going to cover, yeah, California is pretty nice until you see the true colors of the state. So, I'm opening up Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, there's an error. If not, I will just use my real, okay, we're in now. New to play. So we have Immortal, just 2 new games. So we're just going to play Mario Bros. 3, which is actually one of the first titles to be in the platform. Now, yeah, the platform bosses are all the same, so it's just pretty surprising. Now, the reason this game was so significant when it first came out was, because I used something known as the a special chip, which means that, on the top, you could just display the game screen, and at the bottom, you can, display the, you can display information like the timer, the score, the amount of coins, and the number of lives. This game came out in 1988 in Japan, but was delayed to 1990 in the US. The reason because there were 2 main things that happened. Super Mario Bros. 2, or Super Mario USA, or the Mario version of Doki Doki Panic, and the launch of the Nintendo Game Boy. Because the Nintendo Game Boy was slated to release in 1989, and that made Tetris popular. It even eased up tensions between the US and Soviet Union, at a time where the Soviet Union was crumbling. But, unfortunately, as you may imagine, unfortunately, politicians still didn't realize that there was another communist threat in the nation, which was, in the world, which was the PRC. Again, they were rewarded for Tiananmen Square, not punished. It would be great giving them too much free access, because we think, oh, China will change into a democracy. Nope. Knowing Mao Zedong thought, it's not gonna happen. And unfortunately, Mao Zedong thought is now in America's education system. Or critical race theory. It might be the same thing, but different. Yeah, actually, speaking about the Famicom, there were bootleg units. When the Famicom arrived in Vietnam, they were mostly from Taiwan, which is a country that is being heralded as the one that handled the coronavirus pandemic the best, despite its really short crap. I should have focused more. So no, I can't just skip anymore. But however, there is a rewind feature, so you can undo your death like that. That's technically cheating. That's why I was planning to use an original hardware like AV Famicom or something. But actually, you're not supposed to get the file if you want to get the secret exit. You know, there's a film that came out in the 1989 holiday season. It's called The Wizard, and basically, this movie was famous because it was the North American announcement for Super Mario Bros. 3, and we also got two things. First, it was a theatrical trailer for the game, and number two, we did want a shortcut from the movie. Even though it was only like 2 or 3 months before the official release of the game, it was still much, alright, so I had to take damage here because you cannot jump as fast if you're like, now I get the fire flower. There's even a coin heaven in this level, but I didn't do it yet. Now let's try to... That is a speedrunning strat here. So, after this... Oh wow, we got... This is not good for speedrunning because the animation is pretty long, but if you're playing normally, then this is actually really useful. Now, actually this BGM is actually used in Mario Galaxy as well, when you're doing some athletic stuff. I don't know why, but I like how there are always references to previous games and the newer games, in general, actually. So, we're going to go board the airship. Oh, it's terrible! The king has been transformed! Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. So, this is the airship level. Now, this theme was also used in New Super Mario Bros. Wii and Super Mario Galaxy. Except the airships were more galactic, and... I think... Now, if you know anything about Mario 3, I think this will be the quickest way to kill the first Koopaling. I think it was Iggy Koopa, I guess. Now, I tried using the real hardware today, but the thing is, it's kind of cumbersome to set up. And not just that, but there's like a humming noise. I'm sure this is normal for Famicom hardware. Or the AV Famicom in general. So, there we go. I like the 8-bit sound effects. So, basically we finished the Mario 3 segment. But, the good thing about this emulator is you can save you can save suspend points. And there you go. So this is the end of the third segment. Now it's time for a surprise segment. So to switch in sleep mode, and we have to turn off the TV. I'll change this to game capture. So I'll turn on my Xbox 360 controller right now. So right now we are going to be launching Render 96 again, which is a enhanced PC port of Super Mario 64. Now, Super Mario 64 is only 8 megabytes in size, but the add-ons can be... Because, hold on. Let's check if it's showing up in OBS. Let's see. I'll just set the game capture to specific window. Alright, so I don't know why it's not showing up, so I'm just going to set display capture right now. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Mario 96 has a ton of additions. So, most notably, I have the Odyssey moveset, which allows you to do a ton of stuff. And you can use Dynamic OS for Super Mario 64, and you can do capture and stuff. So, hold on. I set this to 1003, so you can do the cap like in Mario Odyssey. So hold on, I forgot to turn on sound. Okay, now sound's turned on. Sorry for the Matrix vision. So this works almost exactly the same way as in Odyssey, but this is pretty cool because let's check our stars. So Womp's Fortress. I think let's go to the top of the tower of Womp's Fortress. Now Womp's Fortress has been remade in Mario Galaxy 2, but you actually have 2 bosses. It's funny because they copied the dialogue verbatim. And so you do your cap and boom, up you go. I could still kill stuff with a cap, like in Odyssey. There's no boss here, so here's Swamp. This is a gold bill, which is actually kind of dangerous. Wait, I can't. Oh, it does have the Odyssey wall slide. I'm more used to the Mario 64 stuff. So I just have to climb up the fortress and boom. Got a 29 star. Now, this is a non-stop mod, so this will not be on the actual Nintendo versions of Mario 64. Now, a channel I recommend to see Mario 64 mods is Unreal. Actually, you don't take fall damage in the Odyssey moveset. I think I did blast. Alright, so this is the second star for Jolly Roger Bay. Now another bonus in this version, or in this Render 96 part of Super Mario 64, is the fact that there's even a pipe here. You collect all 15 keys, you can play as Luigi. Surprising, right? And the light meter works like Odyssey. So for example, if you die here. Alright, so we go in like this, and we're going to seek through 8 red coins. Now the 8 red coins are kind of easy to find, but they're hard to get. Because you have this piano here. The creepiest piano. Yup. It can go after you, but unlike in regular Mario 64, which is if you die here, then you can restart the level immediately. It's not like in oh, so we got 3 here and oh, I did a spin jump. Alright, so you have to have him focus on you. Let's make this eye dizzy. Okay, so we got more coins. There are some more coins in this area, so we have 3 red coins right now. So the 4th one should be located. Gotta move here quickly. So but this is the 4th point. Wait, I missed it. Okay, so now the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th coins are actually upstairs. So this is actually not the place to get the coin. This is a room, but don't be careful, you could fall. So we filled out all completely, which actually takes coins in this game. And Odyssey, you have to find a heart, which were pretty rare, but it's not much of a problem because in Odyssey you had infinite lives. Your only penalty for like dying is losing 10 coins. The 10 golden coins, not the points. We had so we have the coffins. Dangerous coffins, because you could get crushed. Now Mario Galaxy, if you get crushed, it's an instant death for some reason. To make this eye dizzy, and then oh well. Now the 8th coin should be located here. So we might finish the segment for Mario 64 soon. So. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this might conclude the Mario 64 segment and also the stream. So basically, thank you for watching, and I will see you. Hold on, let me check. Thank you for watching, and I'll see